All right, you guys, here we go. Just making a video, quick little video here for this assignment right here. How could a cure be close for sickle cell anemia? And so you just got done looking at just kind of a little refresher on what we've all done. So you've looked at how genes transcribe themselves and translate themselves into proteins, and how those proteins determine our phenotype and our characteristics that we have. Now, what we're going to work on today is now looking at those mutations that can occur, and how those mutations impact the gene being expressed. Okay, and this is a good little segue into our next unit, evolution, because it's due to mutations that cause for genetic change, and it's those genetic changes that can be beneficial, harmful, or no effect on the organism, as you guys know. And we're going to look at some of these different examples. Back here in the back, I actually have a picture, one of my favorite examples of evolution when we're looking at mutations and how it affects those organisms. Back here in the back, this is in New Mexico. It's actually a place right here. You can see there's some lava rock that has flown in there, and it's changed the landscape to a different color. And what we've actually seen is in this example, this is a here, let me get this bigger. Whoa, yeah, there we go. So anyways, in this example, you guys, there's actually mice that they have studied in this environment, and they've actually seen a mutation occur in those mice. And I want to show you what that looks like here. Let's see, right here. So in this, I've actually got a picture of the two mice that are shown. So you can see normally in this kind of background environment back here, they would have this unmutated version of this gene, and it's I'm trying to remember what gene it is. Anyways, there's a gene that codes for fur color, and anyways, they've seen a mutation in that fur color there that's changed the fur color to change to a more black. A mutation has occurred, and you can think about, well, where would that mouse be better adapted to, and etc. What caused for this mutation to occur? And was it a beneficial, harmful, or a neutral mutation for this population of mice? Anyways, so you will look at this example when we get into evolution. I just wanted to show you guys this because I think it's very interesting as a little segue as we're going into when we're looking at mutations, because all changes genetically can occur in multiple different ways, and one way is through mutations. Mutations cause genetic change, and it's random. It's not specific. It's not like our bodies know that, hey, my environment's black, I need to change my fur color to black, and so therefore let's cause a mutation to occur here. That's not how mutations work. They are random. And so we see that this random mutation has occurred in this population of mice, and it seemed to be beneficial now because they have a black environment some places. And so you can see how some mice are better suited for the black environment than others because of the fur color that they might have. All right, so looking at this right here, we're going to dive into, we're in mutations. We're looking at how could a cure be close for sickle cell anemia. And I want to give you guys a little background on sickle cell anemia. So sickle cell anemia, it's a genetically inherited trait. It first arose due to a mutation, and what they've actually found is because of this mutation, their what do you call it? Their blood does not form a normal circular shape, and they're actually more of a sickle, like a crescent moon shape there. It's very painful for people that have sickle cell anemia, and they actually cannot. It's very detrimental to their health because their body does not carry as much oxygen, can't carry as much oxygen as people that have normal blood, and so they usually will have some organ failures that occur later on in life. Their life expectancy is cut short a little bit. But what we've actually seen, and again going back to evolution a little bit, the idea is, well, since this is such a harmful mutation, why doesn't it just leave? Why does it stay in our population? And what they've actually found is that sickle cell anemia is beneficial for people in certain locations in the world. And those people that have sickle cell anemia are actually immune to malaria, which is a very nasty disease that you can get, a viral disease. Okay, So, anyways, it's passed on through mosquitoes, but it's viral. Anyways, and so they've actually kind of been looking at that. So, anyways, when we're looking at this assignment, what you guys will be doing is getting some basic background on sickle cell anemia. Okay, and if we need to, we can do a live video or a live meeting on this too. So when you guys get to this, and if we want to use a morning to go through this together, we definitely can. But I want to get, I feel like it's pretty simple. You guys will do fine on it. I will start off with a couple things though, get you guys started, give you guys some information on what you'll kind of have to do throughout this entire thing. And then if you have additional questions, please don't hesitate to let me know. Okay. All right. So you guys, there are different parts to this, but basically what you'll do is you'll watch this little video. It's about a minute long. That's right here. When you open it up, it's going to kind of just talk about could there be a cure for sickle cell anemia, stuff like that as you watch that. And so then what you'll need to do if you need to research this on the internet, please be my guest to do so. But look up what are some symptoms of sickle cell anemia. Describe and draw the difference between normal and sickle cell shape. You could do this by drawing on paint. So if you have a Windows computer, you can just do paint. If you're on like a Apple computer or something else like that, you could do something. I don't remember what there is, but there's plenty of drawing apps out there. Okay, but for example, here's normal blood. We know it's circular. Sickle cell anemia looks like this. Okay, and so simply I could just save this and upload it into my Word doc. Okay, and how you'd upload it to your Word doc is just go insert picture from my device, right? So anyways, there's many ways that you can use technology to answer these questions that are typically ones that you would probably just fill out in the classroom by drawing, but in this circumstance you can do that. If you always want to print this out and then take a picture of it, you can do that as well. All right. The next one, what type of mutation causes sickle cell disease? So think about that and you need to research it. How did the mutation become prevalent? And so I kind of talked about that with malaria. Okay. How are doctors curing sickle cell disease? So just from that video, answer these. So again, those questions come from that original that little quick video that you'll watch there. When you get to this DNA and results thing, it actually shows you the exact or a segment of DNA that comes from that gene that codes for normal hemoglobin or normal blood. So what you guys will need to do is refresh yourself on transcription and translation. And when you go from when you do transcription, what would be the mRNA sequence from this DNA strand, and then what would the protein be? And so reminder that you will need to use that codon wheel. And you can just look those up on the internet. Any one of those would work to determine that protein that's produced. Okay. Same thing for right here, except this one right here, there was a mutation that occurred. And so you will then need to figure out, okay, from this mutation, what difference did it make to that protein produced? The analysis, compare and contrast the normal mutated DNA sequences. How are they similar and different? So just a quick little explanation there, etc. Okay, so you guys make sure you answer those right there. I've got 2 questions down here at the bottom that you can answer. I feel like this is a fairly simple assignment. I just want to make this quick little video, give you guys an introduction to it, and get you guys started. Again, if you need additional help on this, though, don't hesitate to contact me, and we can do this on a morning. Just record it, and everyone will be able to benefit from that. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later, and I hope everything's going well.